Yeah, so there's a lot of controversy going on at the moment, let's face it. Unless you've been living under a stone somewhere. And it's affected people. It's affected their pockets, and fuel's going up, this going up. And of course people are worried. In the same instance, you've got more sightings. Dogman, you've got more sightings, Bigfoot. So it's just a theory. There's a correlation there, isn't there? There's a heightened sense of, can I say fear? Worry? And these entities that we see, what's the one thing that when witnesses see them, what's the one thing that happens? They worry, they fear, it puts fear into them. If a Dogman was right in front of me right now, be struck with fear. I'd be fear, of course. A 7-8 foot Dogman, big teeth, claws, you know, just coming round the tree. I wouldn't expect it. I would, because I'm out looking for it. But, you know what I mean. But it's, of course, it's awe-inspiring. It's fear-inducing. Because it is so supernatural. Like I was saying to someone earlier, it's like saying, you know, with Dogman especially, they are natural. I've said this before in videos, they are natural. They're supernatural. Supernatural. Wood knocks again. But remember, there is a road over there. But by that I mean that they have super abilities. They've got abilities that are alien to us. We don't understand them. We can't quantify them. We just really don't know. Because it's not because they've come on the scene and they've got these extra supernatural, superhero, supervillain abilities. It's just we've moved away from the supernatural. We don't have their abilities because with society we've moved away from it. Become civilized, wear clothes. We vocalize. We don't need to mind speak. We have some traits that we can't get rid of. Vestiges of a world gone by, a world now we've virtually forgotten. And one of those traits is in here. It's in here. Gut feeling. We can't explain it, we can't quantify it, we can't pigeonhole it. It just is. And people that are in situations or people that go out investigating day, night, you might go out into a room full of people, but you get that gut feeling. You meet someone and you get a gut feeling about them. Something inside you tells you, ooh, you know, they're a bit dodgy. You're out in the woods, you get a gut feeling not to go over that direction. That's part of the supernatural that we have still got. So there's hope for us, yeah. There's hope for us, yeah. We've got that still. There's other talents that we have. We've got an inbuilt, if we have love and affection for somebody, we know when they're in trouble without being with them. We know when they're in trouble. We know when they're in need. Sometimes, how many times has it happened where you go to pick up a telephone, it's ringing, or you go to answer your mobile and you just know who it's going to be. You just know it's going to, and vice versa. You phone someone and they automatically know that you're, and they go, oh, hello, Phil. How do you know it's me? Oh, I just had a feeling you were going to call. That's part of the supernatural that we've still got. We've got the gut feeling, we've got the knowing when we're not there. If we're connected to somebody, we know when they're in trouble, we know when something's wrong. So let's try and understand the Dogman phenomena from the point of view of they are real, they are flesh and blood, but they are also 100% in touch with their supernatural side, a side we've left behind, a side that we didn't hone. We didn't exercise because society said you don't need to, you know? So they're not that alien from us. They're not that different. They're like any other flesh and blood creature. It's just they are apex, top of the tree, predator stylies. You know, they look the part, and they are here for that job. Because like I said before, they're here for one thing only, to protect this, our world that we walked away from. Yeah, it's like a lot of things in life, you know. Go this way, I think. It's the little things, like the feather. Little things that ordinarily we'd just walk past. We wouldn't give two thoughts about it. But we should, pardon me, we should. Because it's all, sometimes life isn't that random. Things out here almost constructed. They're signs. You know, I think God doesn't play dice. Well, you know, it's quite true out here. You know, some of the structures, not all of them, some of them are not just windful, you know. They're placed in a certain way for a reason. So what do I mean when I say that at the moment, with the world situation as it is, Why is it having is it having an effect on people seeing more Dogman, Bigfoot entities? Yeah, I think it is. I think there's a correlation there. I think people are anxious, worried. I mean, from a financial point of view, they're worried. And I think with that vestige that we still have of our gut instinct and our almost sixth sense that we do still have, we tend to push at the back of our head and ignore. I think they pick up, the entities in the Dogman picks up on that. And I think it's across the board, basically. I think it's across the board. It's not just with Dogman. I think it's with Bigfoot, which is part of the alien agenda. That picks up on it. I think I get the feeling that there's an agenda, a master plan for all this. You know, I get the feeling there's a plan, a direction that's not on our control. It's not in our control. We're just we're riding the wave of this played out game. And all the while we kind of like think, you know, it's just not our choice. We wouldn't be doing it. We wouldn't be involved, would we? We really wouldn't. It's just, but because we're part of society and because we're part of this machine, this mechanism, we're dragged along with it. But it doesn't stop us from worrying. It doesn't stop us from being anxious. And that's the part of the supernatural that is picked up on. That's the part of our gut feeling, the knowing. That's the part of our sixth sense. Whether we like it or not, we use that. We have that gut feeling. And we use that. And I think these entities, Dogman, pick up on it. They pick up on it. And we see more sightings of them. Especially at this time. Isn't it odd that at this time in the States especially, with the Bigfoot in Ohio, Dogman sightings, Dogman sightings in this country. At this particular time. Hey. I know what you're thinking, the big question. Why? Why are they showing themselves more frequently? Well, wouldn't you? If you knew that someone was in trouble and you sensed it, wouldn't you show yourself? Say, look, here. But Phil, why are they so, if they do that, they're so terrifying. They try and terrify. They try, they try and harm us. Let's have a think about that. How many witnesses are harmed by Dogmen? How many witnesses are bitten? How many witnesses are hurt, injured? How many witnesses are taken? Really? How many? An awful lot of them live, including myself, to talk the tail, pardon the pun. If they instill a sense of fear, it's a byproduct of their supernatural ability. They're a predatory animal. They're created by nature to protect nature. A lot of animals have infrasounds. Crocodiles, elephants, blah, blah, blah. Why not them? And of course, if they get close to us, we're going to pick up on that. We'll sense that. We'll know that. Won't we? Won't we? Okay, let's wander on. So, from Wednesday, being Thetford Forest, where Colonel Holt had his men had the infamous British Roswell, and we recorded it on a recorder, magnetic tape recorder, you know, what was going on at the time. I mean, all in all, it's my views, you know, it's just what I believe, my meanderings, murmurings, if you like, but to me, it just makes sense. It just makes sense, you know. I know they don't like dogs. I know they really don't like cats. Dogman don't. But with all the witness testimony, they're witnesses. They're there, aren't they? Like me. Yes, they're scary. And it stays with you. But I don't think their intent, I think their fear they project is a byproduct of what they are. I don't think their intent is there to do us harm. I think they are protectors, and I think they're answering a call, perhaps. It somehow, you know, it somehow is a thing where even when there wasn't world conflict, which is like kind of, when is there not, some sort, but individual witnesses tend to have, well, they tend to be going through some sort of trauma at the time when they see Dogman. It appears to them at that time. Could that be a calling? Perhaps they know the supernatural reacts to our dormant abilities, the ones we tuck away, our gut feelings, our sixth sense. It's just a thought. It's going to be Thetford Forest. It's going to be Natalie there. There's going to be Chris Meacham, Matt Gribben, a few other people as well. It's going to be a UFO CE5 meeting, but I'm also going to be mindful of what's in the woods of Thetford, and I'm going to be going out into those when the CE5 is underway, to see if it stirs anything up, to see if they react to something that I think they really don't like and that they're built to defend against. You got it, them. That's what I believe. So I hope you could join us. The event I raised on Facebook, okay, it starts on the 29th, which is next Wednesday. So click the interest button. Also, if you can, hit the like button here and a subscribe as well. Really helps the channel. It's only a small channel, really helps us, okay, because we all try to bring you what you want to see. If you're into cryptids, paranormal, ghosts, ghoulies, whatever, we want to bring it to you in a way which is given, it makes you think, makes you question, because that's healthy, that's good, that's what we want. If there's things we can change, stick it in a comment, leave it in a comment, and we'll do our very best and we'll change it. If we think it needs changing and it's a good idea, we'll change it. We'll put different content up, but let us know. Remember, stick along the comments, slide it along on the bottom, you'll see hype. Press that, be brilliant. The thumbs up, the subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and the hype button really helps the channel, move it forward, gets it out to more people. And the more people there are, the more comments, the more feedback we get, hopefully the better we can hone the show for you.